Hi, Leo. So I'm sitting here, just got done with the Virgo reading. I was going to do yours first, but they were like really pushing me. Sorry, they're having some issues lately. And if you're dealing with a Virgo, just remember that I know that the lunar eclipse is in your first house, which is great. You know, you get to clear out some of the self parts of you. It's in their 12th house. So they really have to dig deep again, just like the solar eclipse is in their 12th house. So, as I'm sitting here, just finished with the Virgo, and they like really discombobulated me. Nail broke, had to pull my hair back because I was just like, I can't handle this. I kept hearing clean up on aisle 5. I don't know if that means anything to anybody. It means anything to anybody. But like literally, I keep hearing clean up on aisle 5. So I feel like there's some messes that Leo is taking care of in relationships for February. Clearing up maybe some like spilled milk. Clearing up some past problems, having to make some tough decisions. And if this is in a relationship that you've already been trying to, like you've been having problems with, and you've been trying to either fix them or let them go, like let the person go, let the problems go, let the emotions go, and it just isn't working very well, this eclipse is going to help you tremendously for the next 6 months, help you tremendously. So we have the Magician and we have the 2 of Pentacles. So this is really you coming into your power, recognizing that there is a decision that needs to be made because one of these pentacles is a little heavier than the other and it's going to fall first. So it's time to come into your power, You've really kind of been feeling left out of decision making lately. Like you don't feel like you're in charge. You feel like everybody else gets to make the decisions in your life. We have the 2 of Cups. Lovely for a love reading. But now it's like you really are coming up. And I feel like this decision that you're going to be making, whoa, Leo, holy mackerel. Okay, well, this is what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to put him back. I know. Like my heart exploded when that happened. Seriously, my heart chakra exploded. When that happened in the Virgo video too, my heart chakra exploded. So it definitely, if you guys are working dealing with a Virgo, there are some serious decision makings happening here. And maybe some discombobulation, but I put those back and we'll see if it comes out again. But, what I was saying was I feel like this decision that you'll be making in February is going to be one of those long-term decisions. Like, you're not taking this very lightly. 3 of Swords. Whatever decision you decide to make, that was some fancy words there, huh? Whatever you decide, it will be of your standing in your own power because you haven't been able to do that. Walking away. 6 of Swords. And it might hurt. It might hurt a lot. But when it when the outcome is the Two of Cups, when walking away from whatever's been hurting you ends up into the Two of Cups, you've manifested this. The Magician is saying you made this happen. You actually have been working on this for quite some time, and now you get to stand in your power and do it. So it's time to finally do it. This Two of Pentacles right here is the lunar eclipse in your sign. Like, drop one of them already because it's time to. One of them's way too heavy on you. And one of them could be heavy on you in a good way, and the other one could be heavy on you in a bad way, but one of them certainly is not helping your cause when there's the Three of Swords. Here you are, coming into your power. We have the Queen of Wands. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck is Justice. So there could be a Libra that you're dealing with. If you're dealing with a Libra right now, they're going to have a very interesting February, kind of coming into an emotional power. So if you're dealing with them, and if you're in a Two of Cups way, then they're really going to be very receptive, a lot more receptive than they have been in the past. If you're dealing with a Libra in a Three of Swords way, you may want to walk now. I'm just saying. I am just saying. I haven't even done their video yet, but I already know. I just already know, trust me. So if you are dealing with a Libra, you are dealing with a Leo because that is you. Just FYI. But this is also you coming into this very balanced way after the Tower. I can't talk tonight. I don't know what the deal is. I've been doing readings all day though. After the Tower moment that we all have. You know, the Virgo got the Tower as well, by the way. So for sure, if you're dealing with a Virgo or you have a Virgo in your life, you guys are really dredging up some things right now that could be very healing for you. If you are still, because these cards are, not terrible. The Three of Swords, yes, the Three of Swords is a bad card, but I feel like you're walking away from this Three of Swords. Like you've come into this power and you're getting away from it. If, this is like the pentacle that you're dropping. This is the part of your life that you're just done with. You're like, no more. I'm not doing this. I want this balance in my life. And I think that this Tower moment is self-made. And oftentimes, I love you guys. My best friend is a Leo. I have many fabulous Leos. Leo risings. I have wonderful Leo risings in my life. Leo moons. All of you Leos are great. I love you. You can be kind of arrogant. Let's be real. Virgos are arrogant too, in a different way. But Leos are very confident. And that's where the arrogance comes from. And sometimes that arrogance gets in the way because you can be arrogant in a good way and get shit done and be able to move forward and have that confidence within you. But sometimes when you're arrogant in a bad way, nobody wants to deal with that. When you put that passive aggressive nature onto somebody, like the sarcastic, spitting Three of Swords, killing somebody else's mojo nature onto somebody, it's hard to take that from a Leo. It's happened to me before. I'm just saying. I'm going to get so many nasty comments for that. But I love you guys. And that's the only way I'm saying it. That's the only reason why I'm saying it like that. My Venus is in Virgo. I think we've had this conversation before. So, let's carry on. The reason why I brought up the arrogance and needing to use it in a constructive way is because whoever you will be dealing with, it's a Capricorn maybe, this person is going to dredge up some serious things in your life that you have buried. You've wanted to keep buried. And they probably love you, you know? And that's why I'm saying this, that you're that part of a Leo that can be overconfident and arrogant to the point to where their aggressiveness becomes passive and almost mean, can make people have the Three of Swords. And so I feel like whoever is in your life that you have done this to, it will be doing this right back. And that's another reason why I brought up the whole Libra thing, because let's just be honest right now, Libras are, I'm Libra rising. They're just obnoxious. They have good reason, but they are obnoxious. So, I feel like I just need to tell you to walk away from that. And it's going to be an easy decision, standing in your power. You could be dealing with an Aries. We have the Emperor. Temperance. Lovers. Wow, you guys have a lot of the same cards as Virgo and Aquarius. Star. They had the Tower, the Emperor, Temperance, the Lovers, the Star, Two of Cups. And I shuffled. You guys saw me do it. You guys saw me shuffling. If you have a Virgo in your life, you might want to watch that video. But whatever decision that you make, whatever shadow side you have to look at this month in February and make that final decision for yourself, will be a very healing, balancing decision. Because it's going to, this is like, I told Virgo the same thing. This is like your heart chakra exploding. So the vulnerability of a Leo will be coming out. And I feel like some of those things that we were talking about with the eclipse, that is where that's what is being eclipsed. You know, like you guys are taking out the arrogance part and becoming very vulnerable and becoming very open and honest with what it is that you want and need in life, what it is that you need to walk away from, what it is that is going to heal you and balance you. You're going to be taking charge. And that's some serious inner work for a Leo to do. You know, you guys can be deep, but not always that deep. That's like emotional deep, right? That's what eclipses do, and it did it to you in August as well. I mean, you guys had some stuff going on last summer, like hardcore, and then that eclipse came in August, and you started clearing stuff, and then all of a sudden it all came back. What? Welcome to 2018, because now we get to do it all over again. So if you didn't get it out of your life completely, whatever emotional thing it was, doesn't have to be a person. You don't have to get rid of people when it's an eclipse. You don't have to get rid of people when it's a tower. It could just be the instability of who you are inside that needs to be cleared. If it is a person, you are seriously thinking about walking away. Like, you're done with the Three of Swords. You are in charge now. You've taken it. Three of Cups. So this is a very spiritual connection that we have here. This Lovers, this Two of Cups. you feel like this person, you know, we have a lot of people here too, a lot of signs that it could be. So it could really be any sign. So like, just take what resonates, like don't force it, right? But this is a person that you can open yourself to in a way that is very healing, is very esoteric. And that's happening with a lot of people right now. And if you have been in a relationship that was really karmic, but you thought they were like, you know, that was your twin flame, your soulmate or whatever, it could have just been that person that was supposed to open you up. You know, however long you've been with them, however long your lesson was that you had with them. This was the person that was supposed to just break you open and prepare you for the lovers coming. And some of you, it may still be the person that you are with, that you've been kind of up and down with, and that is your divine partner, your life partner you're supposed to be with. But if that's the case, then there's going to be a very spiritual aspect to that relationship that is grounding and is just very healing. Like you guys are going to come into that balance, but there's going to be that shakeup first, and that has to happen sometimes, you know, when we're in relationships, that has to happen. Can't always be roses and butterflies. So, Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and then the Page of Wands, and then we have Strength. So don't be in denial that there may be things in your past that you still have to deal with that are going to sneak up behind you. These could be emotions, these could be people, these could just be, there's just things that you will be really coming, it's going to become clear which pentacle is heavier than the other in February. You know, we have 3 twos here. There's a big decision for Leo to make. And we have the Justice card, you know, that's all about balance and weighing things out. And the Star is all about balance and healing and weighing things out. You know, so you guys have really, you've got a big decision to make in February. And it's the kind of decision that is going to change your everyday reality when it comes to relationships or a relationship. Because the burden of, you know, you don't want to have it to, you don't want it to be a heavy burden anymore. You want it to be something you can learn from with the Three of Pentacles, you know, something you can connect with, something that is like a teamwork. It's more of a teamwork atmosphere than a one-sided whatever is going on in your situation. So make sure that you are actively listening, Page of Wands, and tapping into that inner strength. We have a King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This could be a water sign that you are dealing with. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And if it is, they are really coming into their emotional maturity as well. And they are tapping into their intuition and inner guide too. I love you guys so much. Please don't be mad at me for all of my harsh words. I love you. And I don't like to see you guys hurt yourselves. Like, You know, stop going back to things. Stop going back to old habits and old ways and doing things where you're not getting a different result, you know? InstantGo app is below. The link is below if you'd like to text me. I also want to let you know that those who do not have an iPhone, I will be offering a email reading. You can send me one question in an email, and I will email you back because I feel bad when people are like, I don't have InstantGo, what can I do? So I'm going to offer that on my website, fearlessintuition.net. Thank you for all of your support and all of your donations that have come in. They are keeping this channel going. And I am going to be doing some Midwest reading events in February. I'm like packing my schedule full because I love doing these events. They're like my favorite thing now. I love meeting with everybody one-on-one. So I'm going to do that for the spring, probably like the end of February, beginning of March, and it'll be in the Midwest area. I will keep you guys updated on that one. And let's see, anything else? No, I don't think so. Oh, go to my website, fearlessintuition.net, if you'd like a personal reading. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful February and a happy Valentine's Day. And let me know who this lovely person is who is coming into your life that is going to be healing all of your wounds. Bye.